good morning, or whenever you watch this video, could be any time of the day. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Now today we're going to do something a bit different. Obviously we've been doing lots of coastal journeys, but today we're going to do somewhere a bit different. Been on the list, but we're going to be a bit different to what we normally do. So anyway, come along, travel with me, and let's head to a mystery place. So, hope everyone's been okay. So on our little mystery tour today, so just to let you know where we're going to. It's a Saturday morning, it's fairly quiet. We're coming up to Wroxham now, but we're going to go straight through. Already been there. We're heading up to Potter Heigham, and we're going to have a little look along the river and look what shops and what's available to you, and maybe squeeze a cuppa in. We will see. Anyway, come on, let's roads are fairly quiet, but we'll let's get going. We want to get down there and show you some views. Okay, so we've made it. So we've come to Potter Heigham. Did not feel a bit all rough in the old throat, might need another cuppa. Anyway, as you can see, this position we've got Latham's of Potter Heigham, pretty famous around here. Kind of a mixture of different store and different bits and pieces, so we'll perhaps have a quick check in there. Now the bit we've kind of come to see is the scenery. This is what we come to look at. So behind me, get that building there and all the boats. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick wander around the river part. I wanted to show you that. We'll do kind of a full circuit, and then we'll come back past Latham's, and then we'll perhaps have a little cup of tea as well. Anyway, come and visit here. It's a really lovely place. It's been on my list for a while. I've been wanting to do it. So yeah. Anyway, go on. Stop me waffling. Let's head over, have a look at these boats, and we'll have a look at the river and a bit of scenery. There we go. Thought I'd show you a bit of scenery. I was here a couple of quid's worth in here. But we'll, like I said, we'll have a wander around. There is boat sales and that kind of thing here. Obviously, if you've obviously got a better bank account than I have. But yeah, always good, and like I said, nice little walk around. So we will kind of head around that way where we're aiming now, and let's see what we can see. Oh, look at these. Right now, just for interest, to see how much this one is, shall we? Let's just zoom in so you can see the price. I don't know if you can see that. Was that nearly 9 grand? Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, come on, let's have a little wander around. So, just stopped and had a chat with a nice gentleman, give me a bit of info. He was telling me he has a boat, not quite the size of these ones, but yeah, he has a little boat out Stalham Way, and he was telling me, how things are, and it's quite nice, but it's getting very expensive to do. So it's not as cheap, not as good as it used to be. And I did ask him, and I said, what are the facilities like as you go along the river? And he said, yeah, there is places to stop and more, but there is obviously involved in all this. There is taxes and sort of when you tie the old boat up. Don't give me all the terminology. I'm not a boat person. But yeah, he was saying, hey, you got mooring charges. That's it. I got there. So he's got mooring charges, and I said, is there lots of places to stay en route and that kind of thing? And he said, yeah, there is, but not as many as there used to be. So a bit of a shame that that's kind of, kind of not what it was. So now I was hoping to go through this way, but it looks like this is all fenced off, so we can't go that way. So what we'll do, we'll go back the other way and go the other way around. Anyway, I will meet you there. Okay, right, so we got round to the Riverside, just had a chat with another nice gentleman. There's loads out here, isn't there? Oh, never had so many chats. Anyway, he was telling me, I think he'd come up from London and they come up here and have a nice little journey along the river and have a little weekend. Now, I've never done that, and I said to him, I've never been on a boat before. Any sponsors? Anyway, I said, no, I never had the money and not really had too much interest, but you could change my mind, you never know. So, what we'll do, we'll turn the old camera around. We're now at the ridge, and ridge? What's a ridge? That's a river and a bridge together. New word for you, add that in the old dictionary, a ridge. Anyway, we got to the river, and I'm going to turn the camera around, show you this bridge, because it's quite an old bridge. Don't know the history. And before you start, this isn't the History Channel. We're just here for walks. So, looks like some people now boarding on their little journey. So I'll turn the camera in before they all shoot off and run away. And we'll have a look on the old Riverside. So as you can see, as you approach the bridge from kind of the shops are that way. So, and obviously you can head out that way. They've got this nice little area here. Lots of chairs if you want to have a little relaxation time. And obviously, it looks like you can hire out some journeys and boats and all that, I guess, here and hire. And there they go out onto the river. So, then I just pan this way. So it's getting quite windy again today. Let's just get closer and I'll just show you this bridge. It's a big boating community, as you can imagine, along the Broads. I'm not going to pretend I've got any idea what I'm talking about, because I don't. I've never been on it. I think I've had one little journey on one of these touring cruises that they do at Wroxham, but that's about all I've done. So we really must arrange that. That's going to be a video we will do. I must do that again. Let's just turn this around along the old water's edge. Look at that bridge. Now, I've got no idea of the history on that, and like I said, we're not here to do that. But just to show you, do some research and then come along and have a look. Oh, hopefully you can hear me. I thought I'd just do a nice little shot of me near the old river. I won't get too close, because it's fairly deep, I would imagine, especially if we're getting boats in it. But yeah, really good views. Just a shame it's quite windy today. But there. What we'll do now, we're going to head a bit along the river again, see if we can see some more views for you. We'll cross the bridge, we'll do that live on camera, and we'll get to this other side. Right, we'll see if we can cross here. Well, this ain't going to be too easy because it's quite a busy bridge. I just want to see how many cars we got waiting. We ain't got any waiting. Yeah, look at that view though. Incredible. Just do it. Let's just get across here before we get run over. And that's obviously over the bridge. Let's get back on the pavement. Right, we're going to head down to the bottom here. We'll have a quick look around here, and then we'll kind of cross back over, and then there's some other bits behind me. Now again, I'm hoping that you can hear me because the wind has really got up today. I didn't think we was getting this kind of wind. So there's another view of the bridge. Really nice bridge. Again, don't know the history of it. I'll leave you guys to check it out because whenever I say anything, I'm normally wrong. So then let's have a look on the river here. Got a few ducks in there today, mallards I think. And look at that for a scene. Just to see if we can zoom this in a bit for you. There you go. I mean, you can see how they're bopping away, how windy it is. I think there was another one this side, yeah, there we go. Get that. Anyway, so there's another little scene for you. We're obviously the other side. We're going to head back over in a moment. But like I said, it's a really nice tranquil place, and if you want to come somewhere where there are some shops, there is amenities, parking is free if your customers are Lathams, just point that out. We'll obviously head in there in a moment. But yeah, come down and have a little relaxation time. Right, hope you enjoyed that. Let's now leave this bit. We're going to head back over the bridge, as I said, and them lovely clouds. What a photograph that is! I just noticed that. It's all out in the camera. Yeah. Anyway, sidetracked there. We're going to head across the old bridge now and have a look at the other side of the river. So much to see down here in such a short time. Another boat ready to go out. Loads of different boat yards here, so if you do want to hire boats and check things out, they look like they have full facilities. Again, it's boats. I'm not going to pretend I've got any idea what I'm talking about, because I don't. My brother would. He's a sailing guy, but not me. As I'm sure he'll say or comment maybe. Right, so we'll head up to the bridge now. Like I said, if you do come here, there's lots of cafes and drinking areas and seating areas and all that kind of thing. We're not too far away from Stalham. I think to come out here, we're looking at about 14, 15 mile out of Norwich, something like that. So, but yeah, let's just have another little scene up there. Got that. Anyway, come on, let's get over this bridge. Now, we'll come across this other side now, so we're just going to have a little look. Plenty of facilities for kids, and meals, and sitting down, and chilling out, which is what we're all here for, and fishing. So, well, as you can see, plenty of benches. There is lots of bits down here that are tarmac, so if you've got buggies and scooters and pushchairs and wheelchairs and all that sort of thing, everyone can relax here. But look at this, what a scene. And you have another road bridge that I believe is a road that takes you to Stalham that way. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice little area to relax and rest in. Right, we're gonna head out Latham's End now. We're gonna have a look at that end, and maybe have a little cuppa, and we'll have a little chat. Let's just have a little wander down. I'd like to do some advertising for the locals as well. So there's one for you. Yeah, some Facebook bits as well. Look. Give me a shout out, guys, if you see me on it. So let's have a look at prices for you. Yeah, so I think it's about average. So you're looking a bit 15, 16 quid kind of thing for mains, and about 7, 8 quid for starters. And right, yeah, mixture of everything at these places. Okay, grill and tavern. Love a good grill. Love one of these and all. Have an ice cream. Oh dear. So what I'll do, we'll turn. Actually, no, we're just gonna do a few more shots of here. Look at this. Lots of dinner. All I can smell is food. I've got me. I haven't had breakfast yet, but then we've got another bakery and cafe. So let's just cross over here. It is very busy here, I have to say. Let's just do a bit more advertising, shall we? Good. Yeah, my wind's blowing everything today. Another little cafe. Might tempted to try that out. Don't know what you're gonna do. What is it when you smell food? Just get really hungry. Oh dear. But it is, if you do come down here, I'm here fairly early and it's pretty busy. So, but yeah, just behind me, Latham's discount store. Do lots of different things in there. So if you're on the old boats and you're a bit short of stuff, you can always pop in. Bit of gardening, bit of domestic, bit of everything. So, but there's plenty of parking down here. Let them close again. Anyway, I'll stop talking about clothes. Plenty of parking down here, and like I said, if your customers are Latham's, you can park behind me this side. And there is, if I just turn this around, next to Latham's, there is some parking there as well. But like I said, it does get very busy down here. So, but I'm not local here, so I don't know whether this is just part of the sort of place you come to if you're local. I just assume it is. Really nice place, especially if you want to relax and have a nice cuppa. So if you're on the old journeys and you're out for having cuppas and having a little rest, this is the place to come. Anyway, let's have another little look around, see if I can find some stuff for you before we wrap it up. Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up now. I was gonna have a cuppa, but I think we'll perhaps give it a miss this time, and we'll come down another time as time's pressing on. So, Potter Heigham, Riverside, and all the shops and amenities. Yeah, absolutely lovely place. If you're visiting Norfolk, lots of people do. Come and take them a look. Like I said, as approximately about 15 miles out of Norwich, not too far. and really lovely, tranquil place. If you want high boats and do all that kind of thing, just like you do at Wroxham, then obviously you can do that. And yeah, really, really lovely place to relax, and some obviously history bits as well, as we can see. The old bridge just there. Lovely, absolutely love it. Anyway, I will wrap it up there. Hope you enjoyed and want to do something a little bit different. So, if you do like the old content, and if you'd like to share us around the socials and give us a little like, that'd be really great. We need all the support we can get this year. I'm really hoping this wind is blowing like anything. Just here, we'll show you just the people who just here. Show you the people who watch my stuff and don't subscribe. Please, if you really can, we're really trying to get the channel to move. So if you really can subscribe, and you can do that just here, that would be really great. And I can't thank the people enough who have subscribed to me at the moment, but it really does help the channel. Like I said, at the moment, I do all this myself, and it does take time and that, but I do love doing it for you, and I hope you're enjoying watching them, because I'm really enjoying making them for you. Anyway, enough of me moaning on the old YouTube algorithm. But yeah, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and thank you so much for the people who have. Anyway, that's that done. I will meet you in the next one. Absolutely no idea where we're going to end up next. I'm sure we'll end up somewhere. So, have a lovely weekend. Get your feet up, relax. It's what it's all about. Forget work. It's all done for the week. Let's just chill out. I know I certainly need to, especially at the moment. Anyway, catch you in the next one.